because oh my God, it worked. I'm live on YouTube. So if anybody wants to see us in YouTube, well, actually just see me. I'm there.
All right, let's see if this is it.
Someone said they're a lesbian and they're into all. David Lloyd.
This is a guy who says he's a lesbian.
Yeah, but maybe he is. Who am I to say no?
I had a friend that always wore, and he was a man, and he always wore a T-shirt that said, "I'm a lesbian in a man's body."
And who knows? It could be true.
All right, I'm not seeing this lit.
So what did I do when I posted? I posted the wrong time zones.
Yeah, you put 7 o'clock.
Oopsie.
I meant the East Coast.
I meant that for the Central Time. You know, my daughter always corrects it. And anything I put online, there's always some problem with it, and I always hear about it. Surprised she didn't get to me before you did.
Right. You didn't tag her in it.
That could be why.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions and want to know anything about it, meeting someone that you're attracted to, it doesn't have to even be, love interest. It could be just, someone that you want to be friends with and go golfing with or something like that. Lay it on us.
Right. Lay it on us. See if I can find this list.
In the meantime, what are y'all drinking? I got a little, I think this is a Chardonnay. Hello, Julio. How do I get a girlfriend? Oh, this could be a tough question for us here.
What's that?
Julio says, how do I get a girlfriend? I'm a brain-damaged Iraqi war veteran. So that's tough. But I think that you are a man of service to our country, and I thank you for doing that. Mrs. Elv, you're back from outer space. You haven't found the list?
No, I can't find the list. I'm bummed.
All right.
So I would like to address our Iraqi veteran. You know, if you're still seeking help and you're still in therapy and you're still doing work on yourself, you're building yourself up to be a great person and to heal your wounds. And there's nothing that's saying that you won't find a partner if you've been wounded in any way, shape, or form.
Well, he says, how do I get a girlfriend?
You need to go places where there are girls.
Or places that there are
women.
Or you can just try going online. I bet you that there are other people that are in a similar situation. Maybe even women that have come back from wars and can relate to what you've gone through. Thank you, Jeremy Zimmer, for buying a badge. We're getting some badges.
Thank you.
You don't need no stinking badges.
Our wine habit.
It does support us. And thank you to YouTubers who are coming on strong over here. Muhammad Ali says, where can I find cougars? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Where do you think that is? You can find cougars.
In the cougar dens, because they're.
I know somebody that wrote a book about that. Do you know that person?
Yes, it'd be moi. So I wrote a book called Fuck, F-U-C-K, as in like shit, fuck. Fuck games, date cougars. And I interviewed a lot of different people for this book. And there are chapters that deal with how do you meet and where to find a older woman. One of our guests that was on not our podcast, on our live stream last couple weeks, Patsy, who was hella cougar, she has a little manual on what to do, and she suggests go to Facebook. She said you got to go take a fishing rod to where the fish are, and the fish, I guess she thinks, are on Facebook. So you go to Facebook dating, I guess, and try to find someone online on Facebook. And she said, don't give up if they tell you, oh, you're too young or whatever, which is what you and I always talk about.
Yeah.
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
Well, and find groups on Facebook or conversation groups, travel groups, things you're interested in, asked to join those groups and just start having conversations with people that you have a mutual interest in, and you'd be surprised how quickly a friendship can spark.
Yeah, I think the best relationships start out as friends.
That absolutely is true. Yeah.
I was friends with my husband for a full year before we started doing anything that was not platonic. And then, boom, those floodgates opened up. Anyway, Amanda has brought her boyfriend, Jeremy, in.
Hi, Jeremy.
Jeremy, that's my youngest son's name. And thank you for buying a badge.
He's got his cool shades on there.
Jeremy, where are you from, Jeremy? Where are you all from? You like the way I've developed a Texas accent? Where are you all from?
Y'all from?
I got you all from because both my two of my three kids are either married to or partnered up with a Texan.
Really?
Yeah. So here's to all the Texans out there.
Cheers to Texans. I'm sorry. I feel bad for people that live in Texas right now.
Yeah, they were getting shit all over the place.
Yeah, both Texas and Florida. Your governors are crazy.
Some crazy shit going on there. Oh, Ron is from Dallas. There you go. Agriculturalist says your lips are so beautiful. Canada. Thank you. Oh, really? I never knew that you were in Canada there.
From Canada.
Amanda, I didn't realize that.
Which part of Canada? It's
a big country.
That's a big C.
It's a big C. Someone's been drinking some red wine. So anyway, well, if you guys have any other questions, we'll be happy to answer them. But well, the question I brought is, well, what was the question I brought to the table? I already wanted boom, boom, out. Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Now that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
It's much easier to say USA. Well, you're in New York and long distance for now. Amanda?
Amanda's in New York.
That could be good and bad, right? There's pros to being I was long distance with my boyfriend for 4 years. It's not easy.
But with Zoom, it would be easier, or FaceTime.
Yeah, we did Zoom like dinners and stuff like that. Sushi Saturday nights.
That could be really frustrating, though, if you can't touch them.
Oh, we got such a good question for you right now there, Nance.
Which one? I don't see it.
For all of our, it's on YouTube. For all of our guests here, Mrs. L says, what do you consider to be or was your greatest adventure?
Well, I mean, I've had many adventures. I think adventuring into parenthood was like a major adventure.
That's a huge adventure right there.
And it never ends.
It never freaking ends.
No, never ends.
Amanda.
But I think probably my biggest geographical adventure was going to China by myself for the first time.
Wow, that's pretty wild. Going anywhere by yourself. It is hard.
I've never been so nervous getting off a plane. And I mean, because I really didn't have any idea what to expect in terms of, because I've been to a lot of different countries. Never a country so different like China. It is like another planet. Yeah, it has to be. I've actually never been. I've always kind of wanted to explore the Asian countries, but I have never been down that way. But I agree with you. I think one of the big adventures for me was actually picking up and moving from Chicago, which was my home base for most of my life, to LA. Very big differences. One of which, that's huge. Yeah. So that was a big adventure. And then another adventure would be when I went to South Africa. But that would be amazing. Yeah. Yeah. If anyone ever gets a chance to go to South Africa or any places in Africa where they have safaris, it's tremendous, especially if you enjoy animals. It really helps if you enjoy animals. Yeah. Jeremy backpacking in Europe at 19. I think every 19, 20-year-old should do that. I think that's, my son did it. He originally was going to go for like 4 weeks, and it turned out to be like 10. Yeah.
It must be.
He had the best time.
Oh, and the biggest adventure to be moving to NY to move in with Amanda. Oh, you're getting a good one too, Jeremy. Congrats to you too, and hope for the best.
Yes. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to love.
So Mrs. Elf says, I'm pretty adventurous. I've done literally so many extreme sports. I have toured my whole country, land, and sea. She's from Greece. And some of it is as a solo traveler. But what I love the most is the simple, everyday things like chilling at home in oversized PJs scented with my eco-friendly coconut body lotion. Love is my biggest adventure, though.
I'm with her.
Mrs. Elf, here's to you. That all sounds awesome.
Yeah. There's something to be said for oversized, cozy PJs and hanging out with the person you love. Yeah.
Or not. She didn't say anything about hanging out with the person she loves. She just said oversized PJs scented with my eco-friendly coconut body lotion. And what about one of your best friends that vibrates? That's another plus. I know a few people who are past the age of 50, past the age of 60 maybe, and they are perfectly happy being single as long as they have their friendly Victor vibrator with them.
I think a lot of men are really afraid of that concept. That just brings me right back to a common theme that when guys say, I'm you don't need a vibrator, you have me, and they think that it's just their penis,
right.
They don't realize that and I think that percentage is getting smaller every time I look at data. About 18% of women can have an orgasm with just PV sex.
I don't even think I could never imagine it. I always say to guys, I actually had this discussion with an out-of-towner friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about stimulation, and I said, I don't know that many people that would be able to get off without their penis being stroked. I mean, or touched.
Right. Let's just tickle your balls.
Because basically, since birth, it's the same tissue that is on the clit. So if you don't stimulate the clit, which is the dick, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to end up you're going to have blue balls.
The vagina actually is like an inverted ball sack.
I just found that out.
Yeah. So, but naively, we've always equated the vagina to the penis.
Right.
As in the same tissue and sensitivity, and men are just shocked when you can have a tampon in and not have an orgasm, not get excited about having a tampon in there. It's like, no. But the clitoris, a lot of people think the clitoris is just that little tiny thing on the outside, or not so tiny in some, when it's this massive organ that's all on the inside of the body, and that surrounds the vagina. So when the clitoris is all plumped up like a penis would be when it's hard, the clitoris, you have an internal erection, that puts pressure on the vagina. So when something enters the vagina, it's actually stimulating the clitoris. So all orgasms for women are clitoral.
Right. And
every single one.
I remember the first time I had a vibrator that had both the little rabbits. So both things were buzzing,
Yeah.
And you kind of see that you're stimulating both at once, which can lead to a very good orgasm. Now, David Boy D, 3 said, I'm good with it. I use me like the toy. Wait, I'm good with it. Use me like the toy. Pull me out. And when you have to, then put me in.
There you go, David. You figured it out.
There are so many things.
I'll be your toy.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a good man right there. Just use me. Use me till I'm used up.
I feel the same way about any things that you play with. Just it doesn't mean that you like. I know so many women are like, I don't need lube because I am already wet. Well, wetter is better. So no matter if you have it, just use it or not use it, but don't put anybody down because they quote unquote need it. That's silly.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of reasons that people want more lubricant. Like just if you're a little dehydrated.
Oh yeah. Would you not want to have a glass of water?
Histamines, hormones are a little out of balance, or you've been at it for a while and your skin glands are a little tired.
Right.
I mean, there's all kinds of reasons, or you just like it slicker.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our friend just liked it slicker.
Yeah.
Hello to you, Darren. Vaughn says, hello, ma'am. I'm so frustrated. I am 37 and really wish to be with a true cougar. Age is not a factor for me. What is your advice? Well, first of all, of course, read my book, Vaughn. That's an easy one. Just go to, it's on Amazon. You got the Kindle version and you got the regular version of Fuck Games, Date Cougars. But the main thing I would say is make it a full-time job to find one. Go out and hunt. Go to places that you think older women will go to. Tell people that you are interested in older women. Go online, and even websites like Alternative Lifestyles will probably have older women that are looking for younger men. Don't go to specific cougar dating sites because I think they're a scam. I don't know, and because I think if you just hydrate up, I think if you just, I lost my train of thought. I don't know that many women that identify as I'm a cougar and I'm single and I'm looking for younger guys. It doesn't usually work that way. It's usually like most of the time they don't even know they're quote unquote cougars by our definition, which is a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman. So most of the time they don't even know that. But the main thing is that if you treat them with respect and be your authentic self, don't try to be somebody else that you're not, and try to respect their time. That's a big promo. I had no problems finding men, and I think that you would not. If you're 37, you're in a great position there. Just go out and be friendly and introduce yourself. I don't know what else to say. You got any other tips that I missed?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you have your sight set on, I'm going to go find a cougar, I would be more curious about what do you think that's going to do for you? What are you looking for?
Okay, Vaughn, we're going to throw that out at you. Let's see.
What do you think a cougar is going to be?
He appreciates the concept and advice. I once called a woman ma'am, and she said I made her feel old. LOL. Yeah, if you call someone ma'am, then they're not going to think of you as a potential partner. But I think, Vaughn, I can see that, and I think a lot of people can benefit if they're in their 30s or younger even, and they want to be with someone older, regardless of how much the age gap is. Sometimes people like being with someone who's more experienced, and there's a lot of advantages of being with an older woman who's not playing games. Obviously, the title of my book. What else? The nurturing nature, maybe, and being independent, financially successful, not as needy. There's a lot of reasons that someone in their 20s and 30s as a guy might want to be with an older woman. I don't fault him for this.
Right.
So I guess, what was your reasoning for thinking that you want someone to be with a quote unquote true cougar or whatever that might be? I think you just basically say, I want to be with someone with confidence. I don't know.
That's why I'm asking, because I think people have this idea that a cougar is going to support them.
Yeah, that's a sugar mama.
Going to do something for them, is going to replace their mother.
Yeah.
It's like, so be honest about what you're looking for, because if you're just looking for, like Karen says, a confident, older,
unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman.
Right. You can't just go look. There's no place that cougars go.
There is no cougar den.
That's a personality of women, right? So there's no. It's not like, and most of us don't even refer to ourselves as cougars.
No, I mean I do, in the sense that I made the acronym, and the other. I think by saying I'm a cougar, that to me signifies that I'm a confident older woman. That doesn't mean that I'm looking to go on the prowl either. It's just a different.
Right.
And also sometimes.
And I think somebody that would identify as a cougar, or who would agree with that definition, is also somebody that's more open-minded, perhaps, and not ageist. isn't going to discriminate against you because you're younger.
Right.
They might not discriminate against somebody that's older either because they're confident. They're not looking for somebody to fix their problems. They're looking for a partner. They're looking for somebody to enjoy. They're looking for an experience.
Right.
So be honest about what you're looking for. So somebody has asked us, would love to see you ladies glammed up for a future stream. And I'm sitting here dying, going, do you realize that we are glammed up?
This is glammed up, by the way. This is him fucking glammed.
This is as glammed up as we got, baby.
Yeah. I'm not, I mean, ironically.
So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. That was what's called an underhanded compliment, I think. That's like a hit on or shit on. I should write that down. We have a segment of my podcast called Hit On or Shit On, where we determine.
That was a shit on.
No, but it was actually not a shit on because he was, I would love to see you ladies glammed up, meaning that he obviously finds something worth glamming up. I mean, right. It's like a piece of clay.
Would you quit schlepping it for your shows and glam up?
I know. And ironically, I'm thinking, did I really want to wear this shirt that I was wearing all day? I'm like, yeah, why not? It shows a little cleavage. Why not? Who gives a shit? I mean, honestly.
I went for this thing feels
good. She's going to just like cozy it up and feel this.
Oh, my God, it's so soft.
It's like Mrs. Elm said, your wait, what was that again? Your oversized PJs. Who was the one who asked about that? Because my screen is stuck already.
It's RSH Rousseau 019.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Any other hit on or shit ons that you'd like to bestow upon us right now? We'll determine whether or not it's a hit on or a shit on.
It's like when somebody says, "You'd be so pretty if."
Yeah, if you lose a little weight, or if you'd
wear some makeup.
Or how about you must have been really attractive when you were younger. I'm like, fuck off. Someone recently on my TikTok said, "Oh, you're 84 years old." I'm like, 84.
Oh my God.
But maybe he was or she was dyslexic and it meant 48. In which case,
that's probably it.
You nailed it.
I want to say, here's what I want to say to those punks.
Oh, those little punks.
Those little punks is you could only wish to be as lucky to make it to this age and look this good.
I 100%.
You showing us your cleavage? You're going down
I was trying to show because David said he couldn't see, so I was trying to show the cleavage, which
I can't see it either. I'm trying to look over.
I know. I gotta. There.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it.
Wow, that was sexy.
Man, I can't go to
Thank you for clapping. She looks as good as she does because she's not married, LOL. What the hell? Little Rocker said she looks as good as she does because she's not married, LOL. With a happy smiley face. So now, is that a hit on or a shit on?
I'm not sure. Because you look good, you do look good, and you aren't married. So, are they related?
I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I don't know. Lil Rocket 87. By the way, you don't have to necessarily be married in order to be involved in a relationship.
This is true.
So.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah. So I guess we better glam up sometime.
We better glam the hell up. I don't know.
I think we should. Do you have a tiara?
Do I have a tiara? Yes, I do, actually. I actually have the little leopard print earrings. I mean, ears. You know that.
I might have some of those too.
Maybe we'll glam up next week and put on my little animal.
I have an outfit. I got a whole cat thing.
Oh wow! Hello, hey Alex, how you doing? I bet you haven't. You're a very feline person. You like the tact. You are. That's why you have a cat, I think, because it brings out your. I'm more of like the dog. I'm more that sassy dog. So I was going to try to get TikTok going too. I was really getting adventures some.
Although I have to stop watching all these little reels of people rescuing animals because, man, do I have an urge to go rescue me some animals.
Someone just put on TikTok that she had a bird that she got when she was 11, and now she's like in her 30s, and she's still stuck with this bird because these birds do not die.
Oh, they live 50, 80 years.
She's like, I don't know what to do about this damn bird because he hates everyone but me. And
my friend
he's untrainable.
Yeah. She had a bird, and it would go to work with her when she worked at a bank. And she would go to ride in her car with her. And I guess one time she got I think she got in a car accident, and the cops came, and they couldn't get to her because the bird was attacking them.
It's called a Quaker parrot or something like that. I think that's what she said the name was. So Hamza wants to join us. Should we let Hamza join us?
Oh, well, do they know the rules?
Hamza, let's see. Hamza, if you're on.
I've been making people agree to the rules, and I tell them the rules and make them agree in a comment before I let them in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't. TikTok is upside down. So.
Is that TikTok or?
No, that was Havoc said I got. Let's see.
Okay. David's up for adoption.
Okay, we have some more questions here.
An animal, David.
Little Rocker 87 said it was definitely a compliment that he's saying I look good because I wasn't married. I don't know why. Okay. All right, Mrs. Elf said it makes no sense that some people consider someone being in their 80s is an insult. Good point. Even if I was 84, which I thankfully have a few years away for that. Why wouldn't that be a good-looking woman still? Look at Jane Fonda.
Seriously, I want to go see that movie. Should I wait and you and I could go together?
What is it called?
It's 80 for Brady.
I'll see that with you, sure.
Oh my God, I think that would be hilarious.
Is that
Jane Fonda and
Channing Tatum?
Lily Tomlin. No.
Oh, okay.
And Sally Field.
It's like the cast of
Rita Moreno.
Oh, we should see this. It's like the cast of what's that called that Lily Tomlin's in right now?
Oh, the one that her and Jane Fonda's in. It's like.
It's been on forever. Does anybody know what we're talking about? I watched it too. This is what happens. If anybody wants to know, the face looks good, okay? But the brain is what's called mush, okay?
That's the problem. You can do all this stuff out here.
I can do it.
Change what's in there.
It doesn't. Whatever's going on between that one and that one, it's not.
If you look good, people forgive you for crazy.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I didn't realize that, but thank you. Yeah. I feel much better now. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Havoc said, I get survivor's benefits. And I was wondering, can those be affected if I get a common law marriage, not officially married? We don't have a legal background, but if I did, I would say, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Question?
I get survivor's benefits, okay, from I guess being in the war or something. And I was wondering, can those be affected if I get a common law marriage, not officially married?
It depends on where you live, because in California, there's no such thing as common law marriage.
Yeah, it depends on where you live, Havoc. Has anyone watched MILF Manor on TLC? Alex, I watched the first episode. I think we discussed this last week that I was asked to be on two different casting agents asked me if I wanted to be on an audition for this show. And I was really not proud of the women that were on there. They were like feeling up their sons blindfolded. It was the most cringy, icky, weird shit. No.
I do think though that if there's ever an opportunity for you and I to be on a show together, we need to do it.
Okay. Cheers. Does anybody disagree with that?
So,
should we be on a show together? Grace and Frankie, thank you very much.
Grace and Frankie,
Glowing beach faces.
Cheers to the rescue.
When I go on Big Brother, says Matt. You know what? I was asked to be on The Amazing Race with me and my son, and let me tell you something.
You two would have been hilarious.
We would have not even made it to the first round. And then then what they do, if you don't make it past the first round or the second round, whatever, when you're out, they send you to a remote island with no cell phone, no computers, or no way of getting onto, the internet. And you're stuck in a room with the other person. I would go nuts if I was stuck with my son in a room for any length of time. I'm sorry.
Oh, so be very careful about who you pick to go on those shows with.
The show is great. I mean, it's just that I am not what's known as a fast runner. And a lot of it is running from here to here. I would have tripped with my luggage, which I would make him have to carry. So my poor son would be lugging 2 pieces of luggage that were both mine and probably a backpack that's his. And then he'd have to carry me on his back as we run over to get on a bus somewhere, which I probably tripped getting on the stairs to the bus, which I've done before. So I can't imagine a worse idea. We actually did a video about how funny it would be if we didn't go on. And when we we went up the ladder and we got to the last part and they're like, "Are you making fun of us?" I'm like, "No, but I'm just being honest. I don't think we would make very good people for this." But anyway, Amanda said I would pay to see Cam in The Amazing Race. Yeah, he would probably do better than me for sure.
You two would be really funny.
But together as a combo, even the stuff that they have games that you play that you're better, at figuring out problems and things like that. We might do good in his part, but if I'm in his partner, I would drag him down with that too. It would be a disaster. And you know what would be worse than that if I was on Survivor or the ones that Alone and Afraid. Oh my God. The two of us would be
naked and afraid.
Naked and afraid, whatever. I would not be. That would not be good.
The one that I couldn't do would be Fear Factor.
Oh, fear. Oh, they make you eat bugs and shit like that. No, none of that stuff. I have a lot of
shit. I can't even watch people do that.
I know. I already have so many phobias, and so does Cam. So the two of us together, his biggest phobia is bed bugs. I can't even imagine. The first thing we do is get in the room. The bed bugs are coming. And I can't sleep. I can't do it. Okay, so we figured out it was Grace and Frankie and Grace, or Grace and Frankie, Grace and Frankie. Of course, I got that wrong because I must be dyslexic. Also, all of a sudden, I drink wine and I can't even breathe. What the fuck?
Oh, get a little allergy to it.
I got allergic to wine, of course. The one little vice I have, I get allergic to.
It's almost like you took a Viagra.
What?
It's like you took a Viagra.
Is that how you know?
When they take Viagra, they get stuffy nose or their nose runs.
Okay, if I was single, that would be great because that would be a true tell right away.
Yeah, if
you got a little stuffy nose, either you got COVID, which I don't want to be around, or you're taking Viagra.
You just have your little Q-tip handy and shove that baby up their nose.
I'm doing a swab. I have my dog just every morning. He gives me a COVID test. He licks my nostrils. Jumps on the bed, licks my nostrils in the morning. This is all right. Little Rocket said, "I'm here for you, Karen. Crazy and sexy is a great combo." Again, hit on or shit on. Crazy and sexy.
I think that's a compliment.
Crazy and sexy.
And sexy is hot.
Wait a second. That is not a hit on. That's a shit on.
I think it is. Well, you said there's what's out here doesn't match what's in there.
I can't believe it.
Take it.
All right, I'll take it as a compliment. But not remembering things is different than being crazy. I mean, crazy is something.
Well, crazy can be crazy fun, crazy wild.
Wild and crazy. Crazy and stupid.
Hey. Crazy forgetful. Crazy, I mean, there's a lot of versions of crazy, right?
Okay, Lil Rocket. I am able to see Nancy because she's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. If you want to go to Real Love Encore, I believe, or KarenLee Potter Show, it's on there if you want to check her out. Because who wouldn't want to check out that sexy Nancy, even if she is a little crazy sexy?
Yeah, crazy sexy. So I finished the series of C. I am so infatuated with Jason Momoa.
We know that. Did anybody that's been listening to these live streams for the past several weeks has known that Nancy's got a huge, huge, crazy horniness for Jason Momoa.
He's so hot.
I do remember him riding on the horse in Game of Thrones. That I remember. So I agree.
And he has this growl when he just.
If anybody has like an in with Jason, can you send him over to Nancy? Because
please, I would love to meet. I'll go to Hawaii to meet him.
She have plane will travel. She will go.
Yeah, I think he and his wife were separated. So
Agriculturist says, "Thank you for entertaining me tonight. I'm going to head out. Bye, beautiful ladies. God bless." Oh, that was very sweet. That was definitely not a shit on. Agriculturalist said, "Thank you for entertaining me tonight," which is my goal in life. I'm going to head out. Bye, beautiful ladies. God bless. That's very, very sweet. I would like to know why I took Viagra tonight. I literally cannot breathe. All of a sudden, this happened literally the last 3 or 4 times. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the multitude of medications I take as well. Buy piggies. Okay. Now that I can tell you is not anything I need to discuss as in terms of being a hit on or shit on. That's just a straight up shit on. And it's not nice of you to say buy piggies. Piggies. And unless piggy is a term of endearment, because cute little piggy, like a little potbelly pig. Still a shit on her. Yes, Matt, allergic to the wine. I think I've developed an allergy to wine, but I'm thinking it might have something to do with something that I used to go to sleep or something that I used to wake up. Could be any.
Or something you used to bring yourself to neutral.
Yeah, something that neutralized me. Allergic to the wine is not a good thing, though. Dude, he was deflecting. Oh, yeah, you were deflecting there. Okay. Projecting, maybe? Oh.
Deflecting, like,
how is the film's TV said I might know a Jason Momoa doppelganger? That would work. Send him to Dr. Nancy. Send him to Dr. Nancy. And while you're at it, can you find me a Brad Pitt doppelganger?
Speaking of doppelgangers, did you hear that this is not a happy story?
Oh,
did
great.
You hear about the woman in Germany? I think it is. She was 23. She had a bad situation at her family, so she searched online, social media. She and her boyfriend searched online for a girl that was her age that looked like her. They wooed her into a car. They stabbed her to death, and she tried to steal her identity.
It's a horrible story.
And she tried to have her life, and of course she's in prison now. She and a boyfriend. Or in jail.
There's some fucking crazies out there. That's a crazy. But let me tell. I thought you were going to tell.
This is a first.
I thought you were going to tell me a different story.
Okay, is there another one?
Yeah, because I talked about this on my podcast. Apparently, there was a 23-year-old girl whose husband or boyfriend passed away, and she and him wanted to see the world together. So she took his ashes. I guess he had been cremated, and put it in a little dildo, like an anal plug dildo. I don't know how they must have a hollow anal plug dildo. And she got caught with it going through security. And she said that she did that because that was one of his favorite places. Now that is some story, right? Can you imagine you're going? Yeah, just visualize you're going through security.
I know many people that would apply to. Like, honey, I'm going to put you where you've always wanted to be.
and I could take you with me then. Now, I just can't imagine though, like going through security. Females, we need someone checking this girl out. Okay, so I don't see anything.
Did they consider it smuggling somebody into the country?
They found it offensive, highly offensive. Now, I had a similar instance going through security with a friend of mine for one of our birthdays. It was like,
okay, I'm really curious about this story.
I told this on the podcast too. When I think we were all turning 50, maybe. We went to Vegas. There was like 10 of us. And one of my friends bought 10 little bullets, little bullet vibrators. Yeah. She put them in her bag, going through security. And she's like, at the beginning, she says to the guy at the security, okay, now there's 10 of those going in, and I want to make sure there's 10 of them going out. And they're, because they were in her suitcase. They look like little bullets, like literally. Mm-hmm. That was the whole story. Not that exciting.
I thought you were going to say, she said, I just have 10 bullets in my bag, and they thought she had bullets.
No, but they were cute.
Every time I went to Jamaica by myself before my events, and I would take 2 massive suitcases and a carry-on and a backpack or whatever, because I would bring all kinds of naughty gifts to give away to my event guests.
Uh-huh.
And so every single time I'd get pulled over at customs, and they'd open my bags. And so I started carrying my business card that I would just hand them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Want to come have some fun with us? I just want
to warn you what's in here. And if you'd like any samples, I brought some extras.
That was very nice of you. Yeah. How do you get on Dr. Nancy's channel? You go to my Instagram, KarenLee Potter, like you got to YouTube, and you'll find it, and then you can see Dr. Nancy. Hi, Stephen, to you. Lots of hearts, lots of kisses. And
how do you put hearts on here for us?
Yeah, you press the screen. Oh no, that's TikTok. I don't know how to do hearts. I think maybe what happens if you press the screen?
Nothing.
That's TikTok. Happy Valentine's Day.
There we go. I'm giving you hearts.
You're giving me hearts?
I think that's me.
Oh, that is you. You guys give us some love. Give us some hearts. How did you do that?
I pressed your screen, not mine.
I wonder if I pressed your screen. Oh, no, that a lot of shit coming. Steven says Happy Valentine's Day coming up. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs.
What are you doing for PD?
It's not a good thing if Mrs. Elm said it's definitely not a good thing to be allergic if your show is called Wild Women with Wine.
Right. Yeah, Wild Women with Milk just doesn't sound the same.
Wild Women with Soda Waters. Oh, look at all the hearts we're getting now. Lower right on Instagram.
Thank you for the hearts.
Yeah.
And we have badges on too to support our wine habit.
Yeah, so
we'll have to start buying some wine that's not allergenic.
Yeah, I don't know
allergenic wine.
Whatever I'm taking now, medically speaking, I'm going to untake because this is not good. This is a bad reaction. And I get a stuffy nose from wine. Who is this?
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all.
A stuffy nose from Viagra, who cares? But a stuffy nose from wine, yeah. Have you ever taken Viagra?
No.
As an experiment?
No, have you? Of course.
Yeah. It didn't go well.
What happened?
I had the most major palpitations.
I was going to say, did it affect your heart?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I almost passed out. It was not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant for women.
No, at first they were saying, well, we should have the same effect. No, I don't think so. I mean, I only took a smidgen. I did not.
What if
First of all, man, if you're taking Viagra, never take the whole pill. Yeah. Ever. Just bite a little corner off. That should do it.
Yeah, because otherwise your woman was going to be like, leave me the frick alone.
Well, and you'll have a lot more side effects. The only side effect you want is a little extra stiffness. So let's see. It's the same way you just press the screen.
Press the screen. I love these little hearts. These are great. So the more hearts. Oh, Vapor 11 says he doesn't
need a pill.
Okay.
I mean, hey, believe me, I know a lot of young guys that use it for a little extra something.
Right. I believe
it's not about need. What Hugh Hefner said, it was the best party drug that had ever been invented.
Well, actually, on my Sex Talk with My Mom link tree on our website, we have a company that makes a generic version of that. You get them for like $2 a pill, so you might want to check that out. Of course,
when we went on a cruise to, I taught on an LA cruise for the Bob Hannaford does the Naughty in New Orleans and stuff. He did it Naughty in LA.
Right.
So I taught we taught for a couple of days in LA, and then we went on this like 3 or 4 day cruise just to Ensenada. So it was not like it's not a destination cruise, it's a party boat. So we went on the party boat, but we pulled into Ensenada for the day, and it's like everybody left the boat, and Mark and I are like, what's in Ensenada? We're just going to stay here. So we stayed on the boat and just relaxed and enjoyed the day. It was a beautiful sunny day. And we learned later that everybody got off the boat to go into Ensenada to buy Viagra because it's like 50 cents a pill or something instead of $10 a pill, or $15 a pill or whatever it is in the U.S.
It's a lot more than that even.
Yeah, and it's over the counter, so they just go in and buy their Viagra.
We were just talking about how Quaaludes, which was my favorite drug of choice when I was 21, but they don't make anymore. Apparently they make something similar in Mexico or Amsterdam or something like that. I'm like, oh, that may be something worthwhile to go visit Amsterdam. I just thought it was for a guy whose little soldier would stand at attention. You mean wouldn't stand at attention?
It's for a guy who wants his soldier to stand at attention for a lot longer, or to be a lot more rigid, it's like concrete.
And then you're like, what did I be careful for what I wish for?
Yeah. What's the topic for today? Tommy wants to know. We're kind of all over the place, Tommy. Yeah. So you just got to jump in.
You just got to be a little bit ADD. Yeah. Little Rocket said that she loves Nancy's laugh.
We've only got about 5 more minutes. So
it's Little Rocker. It's not Little Rock. It's not Little Rocker. It's Little Rocker. Are you a rocker? Love you guys, says Stephen, and we love you too, Stephen.
Thank you.
Yeah, we only got a few minutes left because they went by quickly. We were just having some fun over here. If you have any last minute burning kind of crazy ass questions that you want to ask someone who's got a stuffy nose because of wine, or you want the doctor who's in the house to answer your questions, lay it on us right now. In the meantime, before you forget, make sure that you follow both of us on all social media, because that way you don't miss when we go live again. And maybe you will not get the wrong time zone, which is what happens to me.
Just go by when it says Pacific time, figure it from there.
Yeah, it's always going to be 5 Pacific time if you're mentally handicapped like myself. You just got to figure it out from there. I'm never good with anyone who's on the same time zone as me. I called my friend in St. Lucia the other day. I didn't realize it was 1:30 in the morning, and I called her on a weekday.
Oops. Karen, are you still with a guy?
I'm with a guy. His name is Buddy. Buddy is sleeping on my bed right now. And he's not being a bad buddy, so that's good.
So next week will be my last week in Northern California for a while.
That's good. So we're going to go see some movies together. So you're going to see a lot of the two of us on Instagram and hopefully TikTok too.
Yeah.
So
make sure you follow us for probably at least a month. And I'll make it. And I'm once the number 6 is born, I'll have weekends off. But I told Mark he needs to come down and relieve me on a Thursday so I can come to your house and hang out.
Yes, you can come to my house.
Need some adult time
anytime
when I'm in babyland.
Anytime you want, just bring that thing that makes you not allergic to wine.
Okay, it's called an antihistamine. I'll bring a little Claritin D.
Bring me some Benadryl, and by the end of the thing, I'll be like, but I won't be. But my nose. Give you Benadryl. But my nose won't be stuffy.
This is true.
I gotta figure out what's causing this.
KarenLee, all right, here's Tommy. I went on a date with a 52-year-old woman. How do I get her to want and crave me more? She lives 50 minutes away and tries to act like that's a problem. So, Tommy.
Yeah, have wheels will travel.
Yeah, go to her.
That seems to be the easiest solution. 50 minutes.
Go to her or find a place halfway that's sexy and invite her to join you there.
Yeah, make it worth a while.
And when you're with her, don't make it all about you.
Yeah.
Make it all about her.
Have you made a sex tape in the past? Would you make one with your current partners? Rough Riders would like to know. I
have made a sex tape.
Yep.
And yes.
And you continue to make sex tapes.
Yes. And they're either destroyed or maybe in a safe with a disclaimer on it that says, if you find this in the event of our deaths, destroy it because there's not enough money in the inheritance to pay for the therapy you'll need should you watch it.
I couldn't agree more. Little Rocker said, I'm trying to get on Instagram to check out Nancy, but I can't leave your live broadcast because I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Do it afterward. Just go follow her and you'll see. Well, actually, if you go on my live stream, you'll be able to see both of us. Tonight was so much fun to watch and listen. I love you, ladies. Thank you, Jeremy, for joining Wild Women with Wine.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. We're so happy for you too, and we love Amanda. So you just join us every week. We love, we have a lot of guys on here. We love to have women on here, but it's fun to have couples on here to kind of share their input. And so this is it's all about you guys. Whatever topics you want to talk about, Karen and I can pretty much talk about anything. So. All right, we're getting ready to go, TJ. So next time, join us at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. He's late, probably because he's in the East.
I swear. It's amazing. Like, by the way, another thing has happened. My entire face is red.
You're getting flushed.
I am now allergic to wine, and it makes me have natural blush. I guess that's not bad.
Thank you, Trouble.
That's Matt.
I think that Matt. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Have a good weekend. Yeah, it's almost the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, happy weekend.
Busy business weekend, so it's not going to be play weekend, but I'll have one of those with Karen soon.
Yeah,
so here. Let me throw out a question, y'all listeners.
Oh, you're going to Texas too.
Where would you want to see Karen and I travel to do some, like, lots of little lives from a place for you, with you together? Where should we go? So plant that seed. And
who's going to pay for it?
Well, we can rustle off some badges.
Yeah, keep sending us those badges, and instead of buying wine, we'll end up in Africa.
Yep, or Greece.
See, Godswill just said, "Hey, Karen, why is your face red?" I just started drinking wine at the age of 64, so I don't. What is going on? Mrs. L, bye, Karen and Dr. Nan. Thank you for showing up. You're incredible. Great show. Wine and glasses. Mrs. L, you're incredible too.
We really love that lady. So tell her thank you for being here.
I love her. Little Rocket is saying, you know what is causing the stuffiness in your nose, Karen? It's the tannins in the wine. Usually the whites have less than the reds. I'm drinking white wine.
Yeah.
And I've drank white wine all my life, and I drink red wine, and this has never happened. So I'm convinced I got some cure.
So take a Claritin. Just take a Claritin a couple hours before our show.
And then I'll pass the freaked out
during the. It won't make you sleepy.
It will not, and then I won't. Then I'll get hyper.
Not the Claritin.
We don't want that.
It's only if you put the D in it.
I don't like having these ailments. Oh, Las Vegas is where Mrs. Elf says we should go.
Oh my God.
Okay, done. Well, viva
Las Vegas. We could have some fun in Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
I haven't been to Vegas for a while. I was spending a lot of time there when I was doing my film festival stuff. Had some weird experiences, but that's for another show.
Okay. Where do you want to have everybody go find you?
You could go to my website, drnsp.com. I keep changing the name of this Instagram because I'm having an identity crisis. So please bear with me. I appreciate your patience with me because I don't know who the fuck I am on this one. So
Dr.
now
Nancy.
It's just
what is
enjoy the exotic lifestyle.
Okay. So, Dr. Nancy, always gorgeous. Are you getting younger? What's your secret? Oh,
I am getting younger. It's a lot of chemotherapy.
That's what it is. It's like you hit a certain age and it goes down after that. So we hit 40.
Yeah, I'm Benjamin Button's sister.
Do you remember Benjamin Button? I really like that.
Yeah, that was Brad Pitt. Hello.
I'm aware. I'm also aware of him on when he's on the horse. You know, you don't want to talk about the Legends of the Fall. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
See, I haven't lost it yet. I came up with that Legends of the Fall.
So in this room I'm in, this my office now used to be one of my youngest daughter's room, and on the ceiling right there was a big poster of Brad Pitt in what was the Tibetan one?
Tibet.
7 years.
7 years in Tibet.
Yeah. So there's a big and when my first granddaughter was born, who's now 20 plus, we would have her in here. We would change in her diaper, and we'd say, you know, who's that? And as she grew, she would say, "That's Brad."
That's Brad. That's Hattie. That's Hattie Patati.
So she grew up looking at Brad when she's getting her diaper changed. I'm sure she's gonna need therapy at some point.
Right. If you guys want to give some badges to us, maybe we'll show you what's on the ceiling right now because I think it's Jason Momoa.
I'm gonna put one up there, yeah, for sure.
Guaranteed there's a Jason on his horse.
Damn.
When you guys haven't been with a black guy, Mr. Worldwide. What kind of question is that? I'd say, why do you want to know?
How will that change your life? If you know?
How will that change your opinion?
How will that
enhance
your existence on this day?
We would like to know.
You know who we've been with.
Yeah. We don't kiss and tell.
No.
Or do I? I kiss and tell every day.
All right. So next week, same time, same station.
Same time, you guys will be
here. The following week, we might be like together in the same place if I don't have a baby born yet. So
I know. Let's talk about that. Let's give something to talk about. It's you with the picture. All right. I love you too, Mrs. Elf, and
love you, Mrs. Elf.
I was going to try to see if TikTok would work. So if you want to join me on TikTok, I may do a little TikTok in a way.
Okay, TikTok away. All right, so I'm going out to dinner tonight.
Oh, you lucky thing.
With my friend that had the surgery and is back home and doing well.
Oh, I meant to ask you. That's wonderful news. Oh, great news. Oh, have fun.
Yeah. So
say hi to Lynn.
So yay, yeah, I will. So anyway, so life is good. Life is good, and it can change on a heartbeat. It can change on a dime. It can change. So enjoy these moments. Appreciate them. When you're feeling kind of blue, pause and realize that, you know, this is a precious moment, and we don't get this one back. We can't undo it. We can't redo it. We just need to savor it for what it is. Learn what we need to learn, and hope we get another moment to do more.
Yeah, that's what I say too. Ditto.
Can't wait to see you in person. It's been way too long.
Love you, Nance. Bye.
Love you too. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
All right, YouTubers. We earned $1.41 for those badges. Woo, baby. I'm going to go on TikTok in a minute if you guys want to stick with me. But she likes me to share this with her. Woo, baby. Okay. Tag people. All righty. I'm still here. If you're here, ask me some questions. I'm trying to do several things at once. There we go. All righty. Now, I'm going to go on TikToking away.
I'm not talking.
Oh my goodness, what was that? All right, TikTok, 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 TikTok. Where are you? TikTok, 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 TikTok. So if you haven't had a chance to say hi and let me know what's going on YouTube. If you have any questions or things you want to talk about, let me know. I'm going to try to go live on my TikTok. If you haven't joined me on TikTok, you should. It's KarenLee Podar on TikTok. And now I'm going to go live. Add a title. What should the title be called? How about send me some love? Sound good? Sure. Oops, it's backwards though. It's the wrong direction. How did it get backwards? What? It went backwards. I'm sorry. How do I get it to turn around? Isn't that an interesting sight of my bed? Anybody? Guys, I'm going to have to turn this off because I don't know how to turn it off. I can't figure out how to do this. All right. I hit this thing. Okay. Let's see if I can turn it around. So, yeah, now I got it. Let's see if this stays turned around. No. It went backwards again. Oh, here, flip. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry. Come to Long Island in the summer, Nancy and Karen. That's a good idea. I like Long Island. Is that where you're from? Little Rocket? It's awfully quiet here with the sound of my own voice. But if I put music on underneath, it's going to be problematic because then they say that it's violating, I don't have the rights or whatever the case may be. But all right, I'll let's see. Nothing wrong with putting the D in. With a D in. Nothing wrong with putting the D in. If you're just joining me on TikTok, I have some problems lately drinking wine, and I became allergic to wine, so that's why I'm drinking it. Anybody have any questions? And if you send some love, just press that screen. Am we snap? Not sure what that question means. Am we snap? Sure, we snap. Let's see. Who does my eyebrows? You always ask me that, Larry David, and I do my own eyebrows. Can't get one double cheeseburger with French fries and chicken nuggets and a Whopper. Can you get that? I'm sure you could. Looking for a boy toy? Nah. Love that lipstick. Are you funny? Oh, fury. Am I furry? Funny or fury? Furry. I'm looking forward. Date a cougar. If you're looking forward to, go get my book. It's on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback. Yeah, you too can get Fuck Games Date Cougars, and that's the name of the book. If you guys have questions, let me know. Hi there, Jesse. And tell me what's your zodiac sign? How's that? Wife is 21 years older than me. Cool. Douglas, when did you get married? How's it working out? And that's awesome. Let's see what this is say. Been married 13 years. Woo! Any challenges? Did you end up having kids together? How old were you when you met? Inquiring minds want to know. I love hearing success stories like that, though. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about large age gap dating, no kids. Let me know what those are too. And if you just want to sit here and be a voyeur, that's fine too. I just thought I'd go on and say hi to everybody. I hope that more people follow me on TikTok and follow my podcast, which is called Sex Talk with My Mom. I didn't tip on my Outback Steakhouse takeout and it got a rude tip back. Oh, okay. 37, she's 58. Okay, it doesn't seem that weird or unusual. That seems pretty cool. Love my hair. Thank you. Appreciate that. Put on a tank top. Lorenzo, you got me confused with another channel called OnlyFans. I get a lot less money. Trust me. I get a lot less money from TikTok than I would from OnlyFans. There's a reason I'm on TikTok. But yeah. Do you have any friends that date younger guys? Yes. I know many friends that date younger guys. Just because a lot of my friends are very young spirited, and I think young spirited women like younger guys. Or just younger guys work for the stage of life we're in right now. Did you know that Benjamin Franklin also loved older women? So why do you ask that question? Oh, thank you for following me. By the way, if you hit this, hit the screen, it'll notify more people to come join us here. We can have a much more interesting discussion. I got herpes on my face at a concert and ended up in a hospital. What happened? What were you doing at this concert? It's a very strange thing to happen, I think, but I don't know. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you can easily get medication for that. I know plenty of people with herpes. It's probably one of the most common STDs out there. Anyway, I hope you get better, and I want to think of you in the hospital. Any questions from, we got 14 people here on YouTube and no one's asking me any questions. And I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. But yeah, thank you for following me on both YouTube and TikTok and it's Instagram and anywhere I put social media on. Well, anyway, you're catching me as drinking some white wine. I just did a live stream called Wild Women with Wine with Nancy, my good friend, and we do it every Thursday. It's on Instagram. It's either on my Instagram or hers, so you got to join us on both in order to find who's who and what they were on whose. I have no idea most of the time. Most older women make a big deal out of age gaps. Yeah, but if you stick with it, you'll find that they will cave. If you are respectful, if you are respectful of their time, if you're confident, if you treat them well, treat them with, be yourself and have fun and have a good sense of humor. Never forget about that age gap. Look at this guy. Who was it? He reached out to me again. The one who's dating someone married 13 years to someone 20 years older. I, this chat moves too fast. So yes, touch the screen so we get more people on here, and send some love to me by pushing the screen. You go like like that. I think. So it was Douglas. Doug. I think older women get over the age of of what? Of really show character. Okay, that works. What kind of wine is your favorite, Mrs. L? Usually I like a nice red Zinfandel, something full bodied and juicy. What's your favorite wine? What's everybody's favorite wine? Oh, so Doug's saying I think older women get over the age if they really show character. Yes. Mac, you're 66 and feel good. Congrats, because most people when they're over 60 are like, oh my God, it's good. Everything's breaking down. Are you looking for a cub? Nope, not looking at all. Now, I don't think you're going to find that women are looking necessarily for younger guys. If they happen to meet younger guys, that's a different story. So don't think that women are out there looking for it, because that's not usually the case, unless they've had a really good experience with a younger guy, in which case they're probably still with that person. Cave sounds like corrosion. What the frick does that mean? Yes, Lil Rocket, it's still live, but no one seems to be asking any questions except Mrs. Elf. I think older women get over you show your character and your true intent. Yes, thank you. Hi, Mac, thank you for joining here. Thank you all for following me on TikTok and putting up with my stuffy nose. Anybody got the cure for having a stuffy nose from wine? I don't drink alcohol, to be honest, very, very rarely, but I know I also prefer red wine. And do you do other recreational substances like marijuana, which is legal here? I just went to the dispensary yesterday. Just walk in and buy. What's your thoughts on online dating? I think it's a great call. I mean, if you're single and there's pretty much an online group online dating group in any category for you. So if you're into, women that have dogs, you can find them there. And I think if you're interested in women that are older, all you have to do is put that age gap, the preferred age in the app. And if you say you're 25 and you like 45-year-olds, put that in the app. Hello from California. Well, I'm from California. Cheers. Cheers. So what's your thought on online dating? What's everybody else's thoughts on online dating? Not just me. Hey, you guys, if you're on TikTok, hit the screen and show some love by pressing the hearts. Or share this live stream. Green apple wine 2 years ago and I love it. Really? You need more videos of you in your gold one-piece bathing suit. All right, Douglas, I'll make a note of that. I have that. Thank you for the one heart. I have that exact bathing suit in red as well, but it's not been real warm here. Thank you again for the hearts. And hello from California to you. Yeah, if you notice, it hasn't been very warm here. I feel like online dating is a validation app for women. Online dating could be Tinder, it could be Bumble, it could be Hinge. It's not necessarily an online validation app for women. I know a lot of guys do very well on Tinder or any other dating sites. A great podcast series covering online dating called Land of the Giants. I've never heard of that one. Not serious about meeting due to influx of messages. You know what? You just got to find the right person. And it's just, there's so many different sites out there that I'm sure you'll find somebody. Yeah, it's been cold. Yeah. Okay. Where were we? Oh, I was just saying, hit the screen and show some love with the hearts so that people, or share this with somebody, or figure out a way to interact so that we can have a discussion. Not serious on meeting due to influx of messages. Oh, that's what we just talked about. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't have enough people on here to warrant my time, so I've got to get going. It seems like there's a shortage of people on TikTok. I got 3 people following me. That's not enough. So, oh, thank you. If you like the live and you put some more hearts, I will stay on here. But otherwise, I got things to do. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I got to go find something for tea for dinner. Meet my wife. You met your wife at the YMCA? YMCA. Let's see. Oh, then Harold, thank you for following me. And hello to you. All right. I appreciate all those little hearts. And I appreciate you liking the live. Yeah, that's helpful, but seems like nobody's on. Thank you, Harold. I appreciate that compliment. I got to go figure out why I'm so stuffy from this wine. This is a new thing, and I'm not liking it because I like wine. Anybody else get a stuffy nose from wine, or just me? So eat a booty. Maybe the name that you're using is turning women off from you. Maybe you use a normal name, and maybe you got more people that are serious to meet you. It's just my little free advice, wanting it or not. Cheers to you. How's my son's dating life? My son is doing very well, and he's fine. You know, I think he's definitely found some people on it. He doesn't tell me all the time at the current time that he's dating someone, so I don't know who he's dating. But I know he's had some luck in the past with online dating. What state am I in? I'm in California. Welcome. If you just joined us, hit the like, this, heart buttons and everything so that TikTok will show that we're on live, because right now there's very few people on, and I got to figure out what to do about my stuffy nose. Oh, we got 5 people now. I mean, at one point I had thousands of people, and now I got 5. TikTok, it's maybe there's too many people on TikTok right now. Yeah, Harold, I'm in California. It's sunny Los Angeles, although right now, I mean, lately it's been freezing, and I came from Chicago. Where's everybody else from? Eat a booty. Where are you from? We got 14 people on YouTube, and most of the people are not asking questions. But I'll have to check that out, Land of the Giants. So if you're just joining me, show some love. Oh, you're from Connecticut town? Hit the screen. Hit. So that TikTok will share. Let's see, tips for going live. Oh, I'm not out to figure that out. I don't know where Riverside, California is. I've heard of it though. Let's see. Any other questions you guys have? I'm open for business. I'm open to answer questions. Open to feeling better, because I know there's something. Alaska's watching Killing Time. That's cool. And you're from Glendale? Glendale is not far from Los Angeles, where I'm at. You could tell I just moved here 5 years ago, so I don't know my way around California at all. Thank you for liking the live. Anyway, where else is everybody from? If you're here, which I got 14 people here on YouTube, tell me where you're from. Oh, you're east of LA. Okay, east of LA, like sort of by Silver Lake. Tom, where did I live before California? I lived in Chicago all my life. All my life. I was born in Petersburg, Virginia. My dad was in the Army, and then they moved to Chicago. Been there most of my life until I moved to beautiful Los Angeles. Oh, Tyrone, you're from Dallas, Texas. Cool. How's the weather over there? I mean, you guys have had some bad luck with weather lately. You're from Georgia. Thoughts on a red pill? Are we talking about the Matrix red pill? Or are we talking about the blue pill for Viagra? What are you talking about? Okay. Mrs. Elf has another brilliant question. This is a good question. People always ask you where to find cougars. Let's reverse it. Where do you think cougars are looking for younger people? That is a very good question. I would say they meet people where they're at. I don't think that they set out to go looking for younger guys. Like I don't think I would. I wouldn't think to go looking in a clubby type atmosphere where you can't hear anybody talking. You're just dancing. I don't think I would go there. Although back in the day, I did do that. So I don't know. You got any suggestions, Mrs. Elf? I still feel like you go to places that have similar interests to what you're interested in. So like if it's wine tasting, you go to wine clubs or yacht clubs if you're into boating or disco dancing, whatever. You love Cali. If I was there in '86, I would love to go back. Ah, yeah. Yes, Tyrone, it's freezing over in Dallas, Texas. That's a bummer. Well, I'm going to throw it back on you, you guys. Where do you think older women should go if they want to find younger men? I was there. Let's see. Oh, okay. I love you, KarenLee. I'm definitely one of your biggest fans now. Thank you for the entertainment tonight. I can't wait to check out your other formats as well. Good night, sweetie. Take a hot shower and what? And go to sleep. Oh, thank you there. That was very, very sweet, little rocket. It's so nice to talk to you and hope to see you good on some of these other platforms as well. And thank you to everyone who's been on for like the last couple hours. Home Depot. What about Home Depot? Oh, meeting people at Home Depot. That is actually a good idea. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I don't mean to stick my finger in your face. Uh, all an older woman has to do is to pick up a younger man is a little flirting. Yeah, that is true. But where would she find these people to flirt with? We were asking. Maybe lettuces, artsy places, bars. Yeah, possibly, definitely. Bars would be one place. I mean, depends on the age you're talking about too. Anywhere, yeah, really. Like, what about Starbucks, a coffee shop? What about the gym? Home Depot. Is that where younger guys go? They go to Home Depot. Well, if you want to meet a handyman, I think it's a good idea to go to Home Depot. Karen, what's the youngest person you dated? Uh, Ida Moody. That question always puzzles me because it's like I am now way older than I was when I was single. So, I mean, how do I even explain that? Are you asking what's the biggest age difference that I've ever dated? Probably 15 years. Thank you, Phil. But there's nothing wrong with me, little rocker. There's nothing wrong with me. Unfortunately, I just developed this allergy to wine. But thank you, I appreciate that. The gym is a good place to. I definitely met people at the gym. Catch their eye and give a little wink. Goes a long way. Thank you, Tom. Library is pretty good. You find too many barflies in a bar, not my type. Yeah, but if someone's in the library, think they're there to meet other people. I guess you can meet people anywhere. Yeah. So if you just joined us, we're answering the question of if you're an older woman, you're looking for a younger guy, where would you go? So please press the screen on TikTok, show some love by showing me those hearts. All you do is press the screen and the hearts come up. I've dated a woman that was 22 years older than me. Wow. How'd that work out for you, Tom? Yeah, I always wonder why that question gets asked. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill now because I think I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna do for din din because it's already 6:30 over here. You loved it. You loved what? California. Oh, also meet people at the grocery store. That's a good call. Yeah. Anyway, Karen, I missed you. I'm here. YouTube. What happened was that um, I had set a setting to default, and I couldn't get the video on my YouTube going, but I figured it out. So never fear. What is wrong with this live stream? That only 3 people are on it. That's silly. But I appreciate it. I miss you too there. Eat a booty. Please change your name and let me know what the name is. All right, guys. I'm tired. 18 years is your biggest age difference. Yeah. How did it work out? I mean, I don't think it makes a big difference, especially if all you want to do is have a companion. It's nothing wrong with that. There was no nonsense. She knew what she wanted, and we were both able to share our thoughts. That's exactly what happens, Tom. Truly. Oh, I thought you said to be myself. So your self is Eat a Booty gang, Eat a Booty gang edits. I'm saying be yourself, but I don't know about that. That was not necessarily who you are, is it? And she's still your BFF. Oh, I like that. If you could stay in touch with someone, takes 15 YouTube sends you live video. Oh, it takes 15 to 20 minutes before YouTube sends out your live notice. Oh, YouTube is not the problem. TikTok, there's only like 3 people, and I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, if you are on TikTok, make sure you hit the screen and show some love, because otherwise no one knows that I'm on. Can we be friends? Of course, we're friends right now. I'm friends with everybody. Why wouldn't I be your friend? It takes so little to be nice to people, right? We still have benefits as well. Oh, Tom. Yeah. There you go. Maybe you just couldn't live together. Oh, I saw the 1 heart. Thank you for the 1 heart. Yeah, it could be that you just, it just didn't work out, but you still saw a lot of things that you liked in her and vice versa. So you guys are still cool. And neither of you guys have dated since then, or dated any, or are currently living with anybody since then, or interesting. All righty. Well, any other questions? This is your time. I'm giving you till 6:45 Pacific Standard Time to ask me your questions, and I will answer them. In the meantime, tell me where you're from. Where are you from? Eat a booty? Eat a booty. Can you imagine this? Can I take you out for a ramen? No, can't take you out for ramen. Thank you, though. I actually was at, in Glendale. No, I currently am in a relationship. I live closer. I asked you out. Thanks, Valentine. I've dated others, but we still hook up often. That's really fun. Yeah, I love that relationships and can be anything. They don't have to be traditional getting married in the morning relationships. They can be whatever you want them to be. You can be partners with someone. You can just be friends with benefits. You can do anything. And we can go as friends. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I tend not to do that anymore. I shouldn't say anymore. A couple times I met like someone after a show, and it got kind of creepy. So I don't do it, unfortunately. I kind of learned the hard way. You got to be careful. But I'm sure you're a wonderful, wonderful dude. Anyway, all right, you guys, I gotta run. I promised I would stay on. It's your favorite show. Oh, you're only joking. How you and Nancy come out with these ideas for creating a wine with wine? How do we do that? I always had my YouTube live, and she asked me if I wanted to do that. She and I have been friends. We met back, I want to say at least 10 years ago. We've never lived in the same, this is the first time we lived in the same state, but we've never lived in the same city. So we rarely get to see each other in person. A lot of it is online or on the phone. But we just thought, why don't we just create a platform where two older women just drink some wine and talk about wild things. Yeah, there are lots of crazies out there, and I unfortunately get scared of them. Take your allergy medicine. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't have allergy medicine. I never had any kind of allergies to wine. But maybe I need to drink more wine and that should fix things. You're so attracted to her. We both mature enough to enjoy each other. So why aren't you living together? Do I have any car advice? No. What do you mean car advice? You got the wrong person. I don't know anything about cars. Anyway, Mrs. L, I love you and thanks for joining us here on YouTube. I'm going to close down YouTube now. I love you guys. And I'll see you next week now that I figured out how to do this YouTube live thing again to default. Thank you for all the love. Make sure to like this video and I will talk to you soon. I look like I know a lot about cars.